I was still gripping the phone when their words cut through me like ice. My husband had just passed, and all my parents said was, "We're busy with your sister's birthday. Call later." Then the line went dead. I didn't cry. Grief had already hollowed me out. Their indifference simply carved the rest. I used to believe love from parents was automatic, unconditional. I thought it didn't need to be earned. But with mine, affection always felt like a prize I had to fight for, especially against my sister. Even so, when my husband died, a small part of me held out hope, not for myself, but for my son, their only grandchild. Days passed. No calls. No messages. Silence. My husband had been my constant warmth, the one person who always said, "You don't need the world, you need the right people." And he had been those people until he wasn't. 3 days later, everything shifted. Their voices, once cold, were now frantic. Phones rang constantly. Voicemails piled up. "We're coming over. Stay home. We need to talk." I already knew the reason. The inheritance my husband had left. They hadn't been invited. But my sister always had a way of sniffing out money. I expected them, and they didn't disappoint. When they arrived, entitlement dripped from their every move. My mother didn't glance at my husband's framed photo on the table. Her eyes went straight to the documents on my desk. "He was generous," she said. "We deserve our share. It's your duty." My father nodded, his voice oozing rehearsed righteousness. "Family comes first." I didn't flinch. Not in anger, calculation. I had already prepared for this moment. Their betrayal had broken something in me, and I had planned my response carefully. On the morning my husband died, I had called them for help. My son had been crying in the next room, too afraid to come out. I needed them for one night, one moment. But they chose my sister's party instead. They chose everything except me. That was when I understood some people don't fail you once. They fail you over and over until you stop giving them chances. And so I decided their last chance would be the one they never saw coming. I documented everything. Ignored calls, unanswered messages, birthdays, weddings, every moment they abandoned us. I contacted my husband's lawyer, a sharp, no-nonsense woman. Together, we prepared. The will was airtight. Every asset, every share, every property left solely to me and my son. And in the legal addendum, there was a clause my husband had insisted on. If anyone tried to manipulate or coerce us, his estate had the right to take legal action. He had known my parents. Even in death, he protected us. But I wanted more than legal protection. I wanted truth. As my parents demanded their share, my son stepped out of his room. 11 years old, small but unwavering. He held an envelope in his hands and placed himself between us. Nanny, this is for you." My mother snatched it greedily, expecting cash. Instead, her fingers froze. Inside were pictures, screenshots, printouts, proof of every ignored call, every message they had left unanswered the night my husband died. On top was a letter. "Please don't hurt my mama anymore. We don't need anything from you, and you don't need anything from us." My father's face went pale. My mother stepped back as if the truth burned her. I said nothing. I didn't have to. My son had spoken for us both. They left without another demand, without another lie, without trying to claim what was never theirs. The door clicked shut, final and quiet. My son slipped his hand into mine, not for comfort. He was offering it. For the first time since my husband died, I breathed fully. Some betrayals break you. Others build you. Mine did both. But the rebuilding was mine to claim. And now, I am done mourning people who never mourned me.